I'm Ray Trinque, and I'd like to thank you all for your support of me being on the school committee and now on the town council. The town council is involved in the revitalization of our villages, and we're here in Pascoag, historic village of Pascoag, to talk about how we can get a village revitalized without borrowing money and without putting a lot of debt on the taxpayers. And we've been able to use the Redevelopment Agency, who's done an outstanding job here in Pascoag, creating a medical village. The three things that help us revitalize a community like this is infrastructure, paid for by the town, but kept at a low raw, kept down. The other pieces are small business and housing. That's what we've done here with an emphasis on medical. Now, I'm standing here near the historic Frank H. Potter Bridgeway and our partner in the revitalization of Pascoag, Well 1. Now, Well 1 has got a long history here in Pascoag. Mrs. Levy, of the Levies that were here as benefactors to this town, started Well 1 way back when as the visiting nurses. And now it's a comprehensive medical community health group that is just doing a fantastic job here in Pascoag. Now let's walk down the street and we'll look at some of the things that we've done here in Pascoag. So hi folks, here we are on Main Street in Pascoag, and here's a perfect example of what we were talking about earlier. A combination of small business and housing in the same building. And we welcome Bravo Brewery to Burrillville. Unfortunately, they're not open tonight. We can't run in and grab a suds, but this is a great new business and we welcome them to Burrillville. But here's how we're doing it. We're getting medical and small business to come in and set up shop here in Pascoag, because people don't go to have a coffee or breakfast after their antique appointment. So this way here, hopefully this will become the medical village in Burrillville and in northern Rhode Island. Now, across the street, we have the other building that the Redevelopment Agency built, and this one's got Well 1 in it, and as you see, they're operating right now. Again, small business, community, and housing, all in one, bringing Pascoag back. Where we're looking just a few years ago was a fire-ravaged wreck, and it's been brought back to these beautiful buildings where people can live, work, and make a living. So now we're going to walk down to the end of the street, and we're going to look at the former Industrial National Bank building. We were talking about Well 1 a little earlier, and believe it or not, Well 1 has purchased this building, is going to bring it back to life as a medical building. I have to tell you, when we were discussing the revitalization of Pascoag, I would have never believed that we were going to bring this building back, but here it is. A medical building, parking, and improving the corner. Now you might think, why didn't we start with the mill? Because all these villages had mills built on the rivers. Well, unfortunately in Pascoag, the mill's gone. There was a massive fire years ago. Every fireman and every fire department was called. They did a great job, but the mill was lost. So we decided to go in a different direction. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to tell you that Pascoag is on the way back, and you don't have to pay the tab. That's what we're really looking for. Infrastructure at a good price that doesn't burden the taxpayers, and business and housing. Now, next video we're going to do is going to be about a different kind of economic development, and that's the kind of economic development we're talking about for the village of Nasonville and the 102, the Broncos Highway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and remember, Ray Trinque for Town Council, November 3rd. Thank you very much.